Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Have a woman-to-woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Male fashion trend.
Waves. Why do you have waves? I mean, like, I respect it. At least you got your 360, but I don't like it.
Hey, what's the worst male fashion trend?
All the males getting the sleeves now. It's getting ridiculous out here. Imagine you out and you can't find your dude, and then all of a sudden you see a sleeve and you get the wrong one.
Hey, what's the worst male fashion trend?
Denim tears. It's a big flower, and then the pins like $700. It just looked like my little brother drew it. So.
Hey, what's the worst male fashion trend?
Men wearing condoms.
All right, what's wrong with that?
Well, I think.
Hey, what's the worst male fashion trend?
That V-long shirt. They get a V-long shirt. They turn around and start showing their ass. As soon as they get a V, they turn around. They start taking boots. It's like, I'm done. Like, this just ain't it.
Hey, what's the worst male fashion trend?
The do-rag under the fitted hat. Because pick one. You can't have both.
Hey, what's the worst male fashion trend?
Those chunky Balenciagas, like they're ugliest. Take them the off. They're big and bulky for no tight reason.
Hey, what's the worst male fashion trend?
The bees in the hair. I do not like that. It's ugly. I don't like it.
Worst male fashion trend?
Waves.
And his opponent, accompanied by Ross Mann from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, GMG Big Money.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one. These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Mr. Goodbread. I want to come to America. What do I have to do? I love horse. I love the horse. I love the horse, Mr. Goodbread.
Salute. Come on in the class, gang. How y'all feeling? Salute to all my fellas. Salute to all my sisters with sense that don't play about Mr. Goodbread. We got a good video today, guys. Today we're going to talk about the lies and crab legs that these modern women, they're going to take it to the grave, guys. They're going to just take it to the grave. They have nothing else left to do but bury this shit so deep and far in their cat box that they're going to take it to the grave with them. So all I'm going to do is make you aware of some of those lies, guys. All right, guys? So, but first, today, guys, I got our first order, guys. I got our first order from the bread factory. Guys, those of you that don't know, we got a store now, guys. We got the store. If somebody could put the link to the store into the chat, so at the end of the show, I will unwrap this. Stick around to the end. I'll be unraveling this. I'll also be giving out $5 cash apps to the people that's going to go to take that $5 and go purchase something at the store for themselves. You know what I mean? Now, if I give you the $5 to purchase something and you go spin it and do some crackhead shit, then, you know what I mean? Don't ever say I ain't gave you nothing. Know what I mean? But yeah, stick around to the end. We'll unwrap this, and I'll also be doing a giveaway where I'll give some money away so you guys could go look good, feel great. You know what I mean? All bread ain't good bread, y'all. So let's get on started, guys. Let's get into some of the lies that these women done told, and they done buried, and they even got the younger generation believing these lies, guys. And that's what's sad, because, guys, clearly in our instruction manual, 2 Corinthians 8:21, for we aim at what is honorable, not only in the Lord's sight, but also in the sight of man. So you know how people, the Lord know my heart, God know my heart, but God ain't the only one that got to know your heart in a land full of man and people. You know what I mean? That's what that means, guys. You want me to read it again for you guys? We aim at what is honorable, not only in the Lord's sight, but also in the sight of man. That means, right, if you call yourself a Christian, because I know y'all like to use labels and stuff, right? If you call yourself a Christian woman and you go to church and you use God name to get you out of trouble or to make you feel important, or, you know what I mean? Because some of y'all use God name to make you think you're educated or something, like you got a higher level of spiritual, you're full of shit, all right? And stop it, knock it off. Because if you claim to be that, then you can't sit amongst this sin called feminism, right? You can't engage in any parts of feminism and call yourself a godly woman, a spiritual woman. Use a dummy. Proverbs 19:1. Better is a poor person who walks in his integrity being truth. I ain't gotta have a millionaire. I ain't gotta be a decamillionaire. You know what I mean? Because I walk in my truth. I walk in my faith, right? Better is a poor person, and this don't mean stay poor. This don't mean stop trying to get up out of poverty. That's not, don't take that as that. Because we know meek don't mean shit about poverty and poor. You know what I mean? So don't take it as that. Just understand it's better to be in your truth than in any other situation, circumstance on this earth today. All right? Better is a poor person who walks in his integrity than one who is crooked in speech and is a fool. All right, guys, let's get on into it, yo. A fool. That's what the hell they are, man. Y'all saw our intro. Now, from now on, we ain't got to argue with the females no more at who is responsible for their coochie. You know what I mean? Now we let the judge tell them. The judge. And ain't it funny how this the same judge that'll just gladly take our money and take us into the child support depths of hell, right? But the judges know what time it is. The judges know who the irresponsible party is. But that's their tag team partner, guys. So let's check this out.
Have a woman-to-woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Absolutely, wide open. And they love opening the door because they are incentivized for whatever comes through it. Guys, let's take a look at how they learned to hold on to this lie and just push it, how it trickles down from generations upon generations, because they done got so used to just blaming the man, right? Just blame the man.
Don't lie to my children either.
You have to lie. You don't have to lie.
Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something I need to do. Your Honor, excuse me just a minute. But love to me is an action word. If you loved her, you would have been there for her. You can't say that you love her and never be there for her. So shut up. I gave you.
I always learn the loudest person in the room is the dumbest, and it's also the one that's lying, guys. You see how just give me a, and they conjure up with this shit like they know so much and be a let's finish. Okay, let's finish.
You her phone number. If she changed it, I gave you her number, and you will always say I lost her number. You lost her number because you didn't want her number.
It was in my phone.
Mr. Jones, you are not Lakeisha's father.
And that's fine. So now you know.
Now you know what, man. And that's fine. So now you know. Now you know what, man. The little girl's sitting there hurt, right? Because a lot of these women, a lot of these men, they have that feeling of neglect in them, where they just need that sense of closure. You know what I mean? So this is why when y'all talk this, they shouldn't be in grown folks' business, you a lie. Because this is how these kids are going to be able to move forward once they learn your mistakes and your fuck shit, then they can take that and maneuver around and won't have to fall into that same pattern of fuck shit. You know what I mean? And she had all this smoke for this dude that she's sitting there trying, and you was the one busting it open. You peep how it ain't even this girl. She's just trying to figure out who her dad is. It's the motherfucking mama, the old generation. And then they get so mad. They get so mad when I get near that cat box. That's when they turn into flying roaches, kangaroos, and frogs and jumping frogs, guys. Y'all got to go over there in them comment sections where I'm exposing the biggest lie they ever sold the black community. The biggest lie they ever sold the black community, guys.
Have a woman-to-woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Oh, man, we're going to have fun with this soundbite. Oh, man, salute to KDH, Toxic Rain Scandals. We're going to have a good time with that soundbite because that make a whole lot of sense, especially when you connect that soundbite, right, with this one.
You hit it from the back, beating my shit in. I asked you why it feel like that. You said feel like what? I tell you meat to meat. You said you took the rubber off. So I'm throwing it back even harder. You tell me you got the nut, so I'm throwing it back even harder. You got the one hand on the neck, one thumb in ass, hitting my shit, beating it the fuck in. Now you nut. You leave the money on the dresser for a plan B. 2 days later, you calling my phone asking me, did I take what? I left the money on the dresser for the plan what?
Playing what, yo? And they learning from this. They learning from these old folks, the old women. And note, guys, I'm starting to be able to mix in modern women. So salute to my white bread supporters. You don't gotta feel offended or feel away. I told y'all, if you're down, you're down. This shit a template, guys. It's a template. This shit fit on all evil. In every community, in every race, there's 80% of evil and only 20% of good. You know what I mean? But I'm starting to be able to put that modern woman in there and get the same traction that I get when I use black woman. So come on if you're coming. If not, step out the way. But don't distract me, because I got to sweep my front door first, guys. I got to get at least 10% more of my sisters on code before I could help you guys in your situation. You know what I mean? Because I'd hate to open up so many tabs and don't nothing get done like the rest of these so-called black leaders in our community. You know what I mean? So I'm not a dummy. Don't worry about it. Be patient, or you start. You start and I'll catch up. You know what I mean? You start in your community, call out the bad in your community, and I'll catch up when I finish sweeping my front door. Period.
You are not Lakeisha's father.
Wow.
And that's fine. So now you know. Come here, baby. So now you know.
If you look at this shit here, look at this shit here. Not even an apology. The studio audience don't even know what to say right now. Not even an apology. You let's play it back for those of you that just came in so you can see how, my guy, what's going on? Salute. So you can see how look how trickery they are. This how funny they are, guys. Real manipulative, and we supposed to keep this a secret. We supposed to keep this a secret, right?
Lie to my children either.
You don't have to lie. You don't have to lie.
Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something I need to know. Excuse me just a minute. But love to me is an action word. If you loved her, you would have been there for her. You can't say that you love her and never be there for her. So shut up. I gave you her phone number. If she changed it, I gave you her number. And you would always say, I lost her number. You lost her number because you didn't want her number.
It was in my phone.
Mr. Jones, you are not Lakeisha's father.
And that's fine. So now you know. Come here, baby. So now you know. That's all right, because you'll always be my baby.
You see how she started that off? I don't lie to my children either. They a whole lie, bro. Don't you trust no black woman, bro. I don't care how old she is, bro. This is why they get so triggered when they hear the truth.
Don't lie to my children.
And I stand on that, gang. I stand on that, gang. I don't care how it make any female feel. Don't be a liar. Only females gonna get triggered by that. Only black women, modern women, white women gonna get triggered by that statement and comment is the ones that got it in them. And I triggered it. I triggered it in them. So then they gotta jump to that. You know what I mean? Only hit dogs holler. If it don't apply, you let it fly. You know what I mean? Your mother named you something. Your mother didn't name you black woman, white woman, modern woman. Your mother named you something. But let's move it right along because we got a full show today. We got a nice little show for you guys today. Just a bunch of crab leg eating ass mother heavers. Let's get to the next one. And then we wonder why we focus on our women. Because while we're spending all these years focusing on the men, the women in our community managed to do shit like this. You know what I mean? And all of these communities affect one another. Little do you know.
To acknowledge your 10-month-old son, King. You are 100% sure he's the father and claim today's results will prove your case.
You sound just like the old lady that just got off of there. You sound just like the old head that just knew that was that girl father, and she knew damn well she was busting it open. She was 304 in it back in 1960 something. She was 304 in it back in 1960 something. She knew. Because again, guys, a reminder, hold on. Because you know you got you ladies that want to play dumb.
Have a woman-to-woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Wide open. And in these cases, guys, she opened the door wide open twice for two niggas. So she had her door just wide open for two. See what I mean?
Mr. Tidwell, you say you were never in a serious relationship with Ms. Lockridge and you were stunned when she told you she was pregnant. The timing leads you to suspect that baby King's father must be another man. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
We were on and off for 6 years. We were together for my understanding, how he led me to believe I was single or I was with him in a committed relationship for at least a year. And then
Mr. Tidwell.
Why do y'all take this approach, right? Y'all take so much strength and y'all take so much claim in being smart, being independent, not being submissive, right? But then once you need the momentum to go your way, you get now all of a sudden you let a man just lead you. You let a man convince you. You let a man the man just did all this to me. Come on now, that should be hard to believe, sis. But go, I'm gonna let you carry on.
You said she's done some things that make you feel like you weren't the only person she was sleeping with at the time
I wasn't,
King was conceived. Tell the court.
She has another guy that she was sleeping with.
During the time that you were having sex with Ms. Lockridge, were you aware of anyone else she was involved with sexually?
Not personally, but we weren't.
There was nobody else.
We weren't.
I'm not going to drive. I'm not going to ride the bus 4 hours.
We were not.
Take
in a
3 buses to come sleep with you if I got that in my backyard, though.
It was just
really
sex. And
have you seen me though?
No, I haven't seen you, but this is why I need you sisters to really stop, and I need Umar to stop running around here talking about black men are the reason why these women went there and destroyed their body. Because as you can see, that's just a small percentage of black women that be with that vanity shit. On average, right? On average, our average looking sisters, they be looking beat up, bro. Look at this woman look like a man, bro. She got man facial structure features. So miss me with that. Niggas, these black niggas be wanting to love on you sisters, bro. Y'all just make it very difficult for them to love on you. And little Asian mama, the green card, stop trying to beat niggas in the head for this green card, man. You gonna get your green card because you keep a level of submissiveness that we can't find nowhere else. All right? But don't you think don't think you fooling any of us smart black guys. You know what I mean? It's not going down. Or any of my smart white breads, it's not going down. We know you need green card and we need submission. So that's an even deal. That's an even deal. That's an even trade. All right. Sisters, y'all need therapy. All right. Because we need submission before we give you our money. All right.
Mr. Tidwell, you are not his father.
God damn. And this woman right here with the business suit on and the facial structures of the man, she would have had y'all convinced. She'd have had y'all. You knew grandma was lying. You knew that old raggedy looking grandma was lying. But this bitch right here looked professional. This is why I tell you guys over here, we don't one size shoe fit all, bro. We know how to break them off. We know how to break them down. We know how to break them down, guys. They all modern. They all modern. My white breads, my white supporters, keep a look at this chart. This is for you too, in your community too. My Asians, my Latinos, in your community too. You have all these modern women disguised because 8 out of the 10 women you run into in your community, you know what I mean? Not just the black community. Yo, you heard that? You heard me? 8 out of 10 in your community is a feminist and they full of shit, bro. All right?
Are you kidding me?
Messed up, man.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
From the bottom of my broken heart, Wallace Tillwell, I'm sorry. And to your whole family, I apologize. I have no idea who his dad is at this point.
We knew that.
I'm sorry, but I didn't sleep.
Okay.
Wow. Now, before we catch wreck on her, and all you can, I'm gonna give her props, cause at least this one had she apologized to him and his family, bro. Wow, yo. Wow, you still a cheater. You still an adulterous ass woman. Damn, B. But this way, I can tell she under the programming. This woman under the programming.
Ron, get her.
I mean, goddamn. Jesus struck her down. Jesus struck her down ASAP. Goddamn, yo. I tell you, God don't work in mysterious ways. He work in equal and exact ways. He struck her down just now. Wait a minute, we gotta play that back. You old lying asshole.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
From the bottom of my broken heart, Wallace Tillwell, I'm sorry. And to your whole family, I apologize. I have no idea who his dad is at this point.
We knew that.
I'm sorry, but I didn't sleep.
Okay. Ron,
get her.
Oh boy. I knew it. I knew it.
Fireman.
And that's what it be, guys. It's the embarrassment. The embarrassment of being a hoe, which their biology, their natural biology gives them the spirit of prostitution. It's in all of them, right? But we live in a society that shames them for enacting. It shames us men too. You know what I mean? But society just focuses us on us. He focuses in on us when we spread our seed. You know what I mean? But it's in both of us, guys. It's biology, you know what I mean? And no matter how society's pumping to these women, oh, you don't need a man. Just worry about a bag and you look. Worry about a bag. Your biology is going to kick in. All right? This is why it's important to just lock in with one nigga. That's God told us this. He said, lock in with one nigga so you can just be a hoe to that one nigga and you don't let the devil in. And that's, but y'all don't like to listen and y'all don't like to read either. Y'all like to hear word of mouth. Y'all like to go off what dumb niggas tell you. But this is why God knew that it's temptations in this world. He knew man and woman will be tempted. He know who the adversary is. His adversary is equally as strong as him, guys. We the only one. We the weak links. Us humans, us earthly folks, us worldly beings. But the bigger wall between them two, God and Satan, man, listen, every trick he got. Make sure you choosing to work with the right one. That's all. But this one, she didn't.
Okay.
Gianna, calm down, babe. It's okay. We're all here. We're all here.
Juliana, I'm here with you. I'm not gonna leave you. Okay?
Let it out.
Like a baby. Like a big fucking baby, yo. Like a big fucking baby. How you not gonna know who you but you just jumped on here talking like if you was a sister soldier and you ain't never busted open, but now you go from never busting it open to you done busted open so many times, you don't even know who you busted open for. But they want to focus on men. They want us to focus on men when these women are destroying generations, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all got to be kidding me. Who the fuck is a dummy, bro? Yeah. The men are ruin an individual every now and then. A man ain't ruining no fucking generation, though. No stretch of the imagination. By no stretch of the imagination at all, bro. And I can prove it. I can prove it. I'm gonna prove it right now, matter of fact. I'm gonna prove it right now. Dudes is weird nowadays, especially these modern men. These modern men is weird, and they so damn simpish, and they so damn punkified. There ain't a lot of men like me, so don't try to paint all these black men out to be Mr. Goodbread. No, it ain't a lot of men that's gonna tell you the truth to your face. So if it ain't a lot of men like me, that mean y'all lying. Some of y'all stories not matching up. Men are horrible. These men want to love on y'all, but y'all just refuse to let them in. Listen to this, guys, and y'all tell me what y'all think of this hot mess of a shit right here. And dude lying, but in front of the woman, niggas is conditioned to be fools.
You a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world, would you use it?
Yes.
Smash Drake.
He know who I'm smashing.
Look, she said that shit dumb quick. Yes, and he know. He's sitting there like, yeah. She wants to smash Usher. Yeah. She wants to suck Trey Songz dick. She be telling me about it. Look at him. But then wait till his question get asked. See if he freely come out there and tell you, yeah, I wouldn't mind getting some top from Rihanna or letting motherfucking Beyonce jump up on these balls. Watch, just watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna go smash Drake.
Why Drake?
Just because I think that he's sexy and I like his music. Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less. He looks good and his music is fire. Like he's an idol. Like he's an idol.
I'm an idol too.
He's somebody worth smashing.
I'm an idol too. Okay.
You are. You're my idol.
All right,
All right, yeah.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
What if she gave you a guilt-free pass?
If I had a guilt-free pass, would I use it?
He's trying to act like he don't have somebody in mind, but I feel like he does.
If the guilt-free pass meant that I was about to get $1 million, I'd use it.
This nigga sit in the car. Nah, bruh, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that.
But I'm not thirsty to go smash any other women.
All right.
Like she's thirsty to go smash Drake.
I'm not thirsty. He asked me a question and I answered it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
If he gave you a guilt-free
She's more
pass,
honest than you see? She's more honest than you, bro. You best to get on your honesty shit. These women want you to tell them the truth. They dare you to tell them the truth. They play around with you weak niggas that they know lying, bro. These women know they ugly. These women know they broke. And then y'all niggas come here and talk, hey, beautiful. Oh, yeah, here's Sam. They automatically, guys, you got to understand, these women know themselves before you know them, right? Unlike us, who for some weird reason, us men, we let them learn us before we learn us. Come on, guys, we got to do better. We got to do better. I tell you one thing, ain't no black woman worth sticking raw D in. None. No black woman is worth sticking raw D in. You heard me, and y'all see it. Because they all dumb, right? They all think you responsible for their coochie. So I wouldn't stick raw D in no black woman. They all under conditioning. Now, I mean, it's very few, guys. If I take you to my comment section, it is very few women over there that know what time it is, bro. And very few. And some of them is old now, so they done got older to where we can't deal with them. You know what I mean? We could respect them, love them, cherish them, but we can't deal with them. You know what I mean? And just in case you guys thought I was playing when I was telling you that I got a chance to use modern women now, because this is global. This mindset, this mentality, global. So what happens in my community happens in other people's community too. You know what I mean? Yeah, it do. You know what I mean? Not a lot of other communities that's not a part of my community, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean? The other people do it too, not just black folks. And this is proof of that. You know what I mean? And in fact, my white brothers, they get done the worst when it comes to this family court shit right here, bro. So salute to them brothers. They've been getting dragged for years and a lot.
Mr. Manser, you claim you spent 5 years in prison for failing to pay child support for the defendant, Ms. Sears' son, Dylan.
That's right.
And it was never proven that you are his biological father.
Oh, goddamn. Hold on. I think we in for a treat right now. Let me pull the fuck up. This is crazy, boy. This is crazy. Did 5 years, guys. 5 years of his life.
Now, Ms. Sear, you say you have proof that Mr. Manser is Dylan's father. You argue you are here to prove again.
Y'all sit up there, y'all look at this little white devil, look. And she's submissive, right? Because y'all think everything that's non-black is submissive and virtuous, right? You sit up there, I want you to take a long look at this white devil, boy. And you got to start to get more spiritual discernment with yourself. You can look at her and tell she's a Lilith, bro. You can look dead at her and tell she's a Lilith, bro. Got to get more spiritual discernment, man. And fellas, stop being a dummy, yo. It's not black women that are evil, man. If anything, tell you the truth, black women are the Eves. You know what I mean? If you could rip her away from the programming, you might have a chance. You know what I mean? But this, you looking at Lilith right here. Lilith taught Eve how to be a dummy. Remember that? Lilith taught Eve how to be a dummy. So I wish y'all stop acting like I don't know these things, bro. But that's not going to distract me from sweeping my front door first. But I do know this, guys. I know this.
Are here to prove again that he is the father of your son, to finally stop him running from his responsibility.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Manser, explain to the court the circumstances surrounding your arrest.
For Your Honor, I'm here to explain that 12 hours of my life cost me 5 years in the Department of Corrections. She was a friend of my aunt. She was best friends with my aunt. We all lived in the same little community. She lived across the street. I knew of her. I knew her. I've spoken to her. But as far as intimacy, we was together one time. I didn't find out anything about the child until I was served with papers in 1995. So I didn't show up for court, and I was named a natural father by default.
And then what happens?
And then I was charged criminally for not paying the child support that was ordered in the default judgment.
Your evidence clearly states that there was a laboratory test performed.
Yes, ma'am.
I see here.
I don't think it happened. I think she worked in the lab and that she's had this thing manufactured. So.
Oh, y'all gotta watch them bitches that work for the DMV. You gotta watch them bitches that work for child support. Them bitches will do you in, bro. They will do you the fuck in, boy. They got friends in there that they work with that'll help them, that'll assist them in doing you in, guys. Trust me.
Oh.
This is what movies are made of. Now, the information that is also included in the collection of the samples, I do see that for alleged father, it's entirely blank.
That's right.
Meaning
Imagine that.
there is no social security number.
That's right.
There is no address.
She forgot
there
to put
is
that
no
part in there.
information about you. It's all blank. There's no picture of you. There's no photograph.
all they did was forge the signature, yo. You see the evil? This is the same shit going. Y'all saw what happened to me? I got some fraudulent shit. Motherfuckers must have went back in the paperwork and put the wrong date of my child on that shit and got me looking like I still got years to pay in child support, and motherfuckers gonna give me back my money, bro. All fraudulent acts will be gotten.
I didn't have that information. That's right. Exactly.
So obviously your contention that you didn't show up, you weren't there for this particular test, is
You're
true
right.
because there's no evidence that you were there on
That's
that
exactly
day.
right. Thank
We've
you, Your
established
Honor.
that.
Thank you.
We do, however, see a lab record of a collection taken on May the 1st, 1995, which they claim was you. In the case of Manser versus Sear, as it pertains to 20-year-old Dylan Sear, Mr. Manser, you are not
God.
his father.
Oh man. 5 years in prison. Dylan, I'm sorry, bro. This is why. This is why I did what I did.
But this is nothing I made up. The lab did.
You made it all up.
No, I did not.
You made that whole shit
I
up,
don't know any
man.
of those people on that form.
You made that whole shit up, man. Cut it out. Knock it off. Knock it the fuck off, yo. That was an elaborate scam, bro. That was doper than anything a sister could have done or thought of, bro. That was good. That was good. You little evil bitch. You little evil bitch, you, yo. I know one when I see one, yo.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. You dirty...
Oh, man. 5 years in prison. Dylan, I'm sorry, bro. This is why. This is why I did what I did.
But this is nothing I made up. The lab did.
You made it all up.
No, I did not.
Well, those results
I
apparently
don't know
are made
any
up.
of those people on that form.
Oh my God. She should be convicted of some crime.
No, I should not.
That is fraud.
Mr. Manser,
That is fraud.
I know you're upset. Miss Sear, do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
You know who his father is.
Yes, I talk to him still.
Oh, so that's admitting. That's an admitting that you admitted to death right there, man. You still cash check. I don't understand. And then look, guys, y'all see what I'm going through. They once they give them the money, it's like they don't want to go get the money back from these bitches. They don't want to hold these women accountable because these women help do the bidding. The women help them get their percentage. So the last thing they want to do is disturb them. So they'll tell you some shit like you got to go do this X, Y, Z, and all this. When they can, the same way you that account you deposit it, you can withdraw from that motherfucker, and you can leave a negative sign at that motherfucker until she feel it. You can do that easy. But again, guys, we know they want equality, but it's nothing equal about this shit, bro. Nothing equal about this shit, man. Guys, let's wrap this thing on up with some Love Dorsey, cause it's about owning up to your shit. Know what I mean? Setting yourself free. That's what it's about, guys. Know what I mean? Honestly, yo, truthfully, y'all. Whoever walk in integrity, walk securely. But he who makes his way crooked will be found out. So nothing you could do in the dark is not going to come to light. That's what that means right there. That's that scripture for that right there, guys. You know what I mean? You may think you low now, but you not that low. You know what I mean? You not that low. Proverbs 16:13. Righteous lips are the delight of a king, and he loves him who speaks what is right. You see what I mean? It ain't gonna sound good. It ain't gonna be attractive. You know what I mean? And it ain't got to be. As long as it's right. As long as it's right. You know what I mean? While we here, John 8:32. And you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So as long as you hold on to these lies and these crab legs that y'all think y'all gonna take to the grave with y'all, you'll never be free. You'll never be free on your stay on earth. And it is what it is. You can lie to yourself, you can deny, but you know what time it is. You know how you feel. You know what I mean? Now that's between you and God. You know what I mean? Again, Proverbs 12:22. Lying lips are an abomination. Remember, some things is not an abomination, but when he says it's an abomination, it's an abomination. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but those who act faithfully are his delight. So this is why none of you fake Christians can sit up around me and talk this God shit, knowing damn well y'all ain't even calling out the sin that's amongst us. Y'all ain't calling out the sin that's amongst us. You can't call yourself a Christian. You old women, y'all done ran y'all ass to the church because y'all got so many buried and dark secrets in that closet, and you think God gonna forgive you, but you run into the church for what? You run into the church so that white supremacy's black pastor could sit there and manipulate you more. You ain't getting saved until you admit to your wrongdoing, until you take accountability, until you own up to that wicked shit you did, sis. And the wicked secrets that you continue to hide. And this is why the generation that you created can't move forward, because you harboring the wicked secrets and the information. That's why these generations suffer for the lack of knowledge, because ain't nobody telling them the truth. Everybody want to cater to their feelings. Everybody got to hold the grandma and the mama in high regard. You know what I mean? Even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was the black queen. Yeah, that dumb shit. She is not your God, bro. She have information that she needs to give you. And if she don't give it, you got to go get it somewhere else, bro. Now let's go, love.
Heard a couple things, viewed a couple things, and I feel like this will help some people, right? The minute you reach a adult level of maturity, I'm gonna take responsibility, this just being accountable for the shit you've done, the shit you thinking about doing, the shit you doing right now. Like, the minute that you accept accountability for that is when life becomes way easier than what you thought it was. Like, basically what I'm saying to y'all is a lot of y'all,
She's saying the truth shall set you free. That's what she's saying, guys. The truth shall set you free. Plain and simple. Know what I mean? And you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. See, love ain't got to get all biblical with it, but the answer is the answer, guys. Whether you know the Bible or not, the answer is the answer. You don't got to be all churchy and Christian and Muslim and all that to know the right from wrong and the basic instructions.
You just need to own your shit. Just own your shit. The stuff you've done, the shit you're doing now, the shit you thinking about doing, just own it. Just own it. People can't use shit against you when you are willing to accept and be accountable for the shit that you got going on, the stuff you've done, the things you said, the stuff you're thinking about. A motherfucker can't manipulate you with the things that you have come to grips with. You're willing to confront. You're willing to be okay with. So much shit in life is mental. And a lot of it comes from motherfuckers high and lying, bullshitting. Like, it's so important that as people, like, as we grow, as we mature, as we try to become adults, because some of us, we really just trying, we're not there yet. You got to be fully accountable for the shit you have going on, the stuff you've done, even if it's stuff you're ashamed of, stuff you're embarrassed by, stuff you really don't want to admit. The idea is, I'm going to face my demons. The idea is, I'm going to keep it real with myself to the point where nobody else can't step in and do me how I don't want to be done. Make me confront stuff that I haven't already come to grips with. A lot of y'all, the reason why you can't let go of certain stuff, the reason why you stuck in certain situations is because y'all just won't confront y'all demons. Y'all just won't be honest with y'allself about y'all mistakes, about y'all good points and y'all bad points, about y'all past and what you want for your future. The shit you're doing now, the stuff you're thinking about doing, all this stuff, just be accountable for it. Just acknowledge, just be real about it. I see so many people, they be arguing, and the argument only keep going on because you just won't admit or just be real about what's happening. Even just being honest that we don't agree. It's so many people, you in a beef because y'all in y'all feelings and you just unwilling to admit that it's okay that we just don't agree on this. You see red, I see blue. You see A, I see B. I hope y'all genuinely understand what I'm saying. This shit will help you mature. It will.
But when you got a need to control the situation because of the lack of control you was given as a child, so you get older and you feel you got to control everybody, you got to control what people saying, you got to control the shit around you, you're going to fall into that. You're going to fall into that. You know what I mean? That's the quickest way into depression, trying to control shit, trying to control people. You can only control yourself. Nothing outside of you. This is part of the reason why they think that men are responsible for their own coochie, because they so busy worried about everything outside of them and controlling everything outside of them that they lose sight on actually controlling their own coochie. You know what I mean? This is why you have a woman on a platform where it's two men that she didn't control her coochie, but because the women in her environment are under the conditioning to believe, well, he left it in. Well, he fucked her raw, so he obviously wanted a baby. So then what did that mean? She allowed two niggas to fuck her raw, so she obviously wanted two different baby fathers, right? Like, we forget how that could work both ways. That sword slices, and it is two sides come from that.
Have a woman-to-woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you, it doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Help your life, your mental space become more peaceful. Looking at y'all.
Just own up to it, ladies. Y'all wanted that raw D. You laid down with a nigga, you know what I mean? And you thought that his reputation or you thought that his clout absorbs you and it puts you on some type of higher level, only to find out when you had this baby, that nigga wasn't worth nothing. You picked wrong, silly, and you don't want to own up on this. So you sit there and you lie, you paint him out to be a deadbeat, as if the nigga just overnight went from fucking you raw to becoming this monster of a person. Y'all got to own up to y'all shit now, sisters. You got to own up to your shit. That's the shit that's killing y'all. Y'all trying to bury that lie is what's killing y'all. And that's the shit that killed your grandmother. That's the shit that killed your mother. And that's the shit that's killing y'all. And until you tip that shit up, tip that cat box over, you gonna take it to the grave with you, just like your grandmother, your mother, your aunties. And it's very foolish. And the cycle will repeat. We will have another batch of young, dumb black bitches running around here talking about, well, he left it in though. And now we got mad babies out of wedlock running around here because niggas knew laying down before they married that they have no intentions on building no family. Both of them. Now that's an uneven yoke.
I like y'all looking at me. Definitely. I'm saying live in your reality, live in your flaws, live in your good points, live it within you. Everything you got going on, embrace that shit.
Right.
One of the things I learned, like, when I got to a space where I'm willing to be accountable for whatever, and I became more self-aware. I was telling the people in the Zoom last night the same thing. I know when I'm being rude. I know when I'm being nice. I know when I'm giving off attitude. I know when I'm not. I know when I'm giving resting bitch face. I know when I'm not. I'm so aware of me. I know what I'm doing. And I embrace everything that I do. Rather it's a mistake, rather it's a poor choice, rather it's I know what I'm doing, meaning I'm willing to.
And that's a fact, y'all. Some of y'all saw that video I did earlier where I was live in the child support office, bro. And boy, they was pissing me the fuck off. But you wouldn't have been able to tell that. It's called emotional management, guys. You got to have this emotional intelligence thing to a science when you dealing in this world, bro. This wicked world thrives off a plan on your emotions. Now, I could have flipped, lost my whole cool, turned over the papers in that fucking office because I knew I was in the right. You know what I mean? You know how black niggas is, especially a black nigga that know he in the right. Y'all owe me money? Man, I could have went and made a whole movie in that fucking office. But where would that have got me? Where would that have gotten me, sir? You got to be in control over your emotions and you got to own up to your shit. You got to know you better than anybody can know you, bro. You got to know you. This way, when somebody says something, you ain't getting triggered. You know what I mean? You ain't getting triggered, bro.
To take ownership of it. Don't mean I'm perfect. What I'm talking about has nothing to do with being perfect. It has nothing to do with never making a mistake or a bad choice or, you know, handling something wrong. It's were you aware of what you were doing? When somebody comes back and tells you that made me feel uncomfortable, I don't agree with that. Can you just accept your role in the shit and be good with it without giving these long rebuttals, without it having to be an argument, without you getting an attitude? I'ma just confront and be aware and be accountable for my part in shit. A lot of people ain't there yet, male or female. There's a lot of people that they just ain't there yet.
Exactly. You know you out here fucking 4, 5, 6 niggas. You get pregnant. You think a bitch, I have the integrity to be like, yo, come here, yo. You, and you. I was fucking y'all niggas. Come on, let's go to the doctor. Let's go see this. Let's go see what it is. No. Niggas ain't teaching to be real like that, but they run around here on social media talking about how real they are. I'm a boss chick. Fuck out of here. Y'all some pussies, boy.
And see, when y'all be talking to me about like picking the right people, this is the stuff that you should pay attention to. Most of the surface level shit, hi bitch.
That's a fact. Pay attention to the wrong shit. All the wrong shit.
You know, even
niggas be worrying about my fuck child support hat. Niggas jump. The content be right there for them to intake. But here they go. You can tell those the motherfuckers that was in school with the easily distracted on their report card. Those the little short yellow bus niggas with the easily distracted.
Who they been with in the past. Most of that shit really don't be mean as shit. It be what be going on with their character. How accountable are they? How aware are they? Where they came from? How they moving? What image they putting out there? Like, just everything. The way they can deal with them and they don't know themselves. Like, you don't know if you're supposed to be the elect. You don't know. These individuals can't tell you what they hear. They own the crew. They can't tell you what they're here to do because they're not aware of where their skill set lies or what their intentions really are. You know, just even understanding for the way they think to know what job I could qualify for. Giving y'all a little bit of advice, a little bit of real shit. And it's my birthday, by the way. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. You know that, y'all know that saying, the truth will set you free. The main part of that is just accountability. Just like, once I can accept what's real, people can't take what's real and use it to like manipulate me, keep me in a mental space where I'm bound to some shit, where I feel like I gotta prove loyalty based on you possibly blackmailing me with the truth. And accountability has everything to do with accepting what comes along with whatever truth you're being accountable for. That might have went a little bit too deep for some of y'all.
It did. Break it down, love, please. Please break it down.
It's definitely Capricorn season. Somebody said, I've matured listening to you. I appreciate that. I see people like relationships, work situations, business deals, co-parenting situations, arguments be dragging the fuck out. And see, like last night I was teaching everybody in my Zoom about, you know, HCPs. And these are high conflict people, right? And the idea is, if you're not aware of this, a lot of times you'll end up being one of these people, or you're in a situation with one of them, you don't realize shit is getting drugged out. Like, if we could just be accountable even one party involved. Just be accountable. The argument, the debate, the back and forth could be dead and we could see some progress moving forward. But you can't, because you're hung up on trying to explain stuff that don't need to be explained, get your point across when it don't really matter what your point is. It matters if we just accept whatever role we played in getting it to this point and looking at some solutions. I appreciate all the birthday wishes, y'all. My day been lit. My day has been lit.
Josh said happy birthday.
Everybody say happy birthday. Thank y'all. Definitely big blue energy. It's been lit. One of the things I gotta say, like, all the stuff I be, on here teaching, talking about, yelling about, ranting about, like, as I apply all this shit to my life, I just attracted higher quality people. Like, the quality of the people around me just started going up. I ain't even really had to go through and hand pick. It's like the people that was raggedy got going on their own, and it just, on its own, people started coming into.
That's a fact, guys. I tell you this all of the time. You ain't got to cut nobody off in your community. You ain't got to cut nobody off. All you got to do is grow. All you got to do is grow. And the leeches and the loose branches, they gonna fall the fuck off, bro. You ain't cut them off. They fell off because they couldn't compete. They couldn't keep up. Not a competition. They couldn't keep up. And that be the biggest problem with y'all. Y'all don't grow because y'all keep fuck-ass people around y'all that get jealous, and then they start to shame you for your growth because they're not growing. That's one of the biggest problems in my community, is people don't allow people to change without shaming them. Soon as a motherfucker go to change, and all change is growth. Soon as a motherfucker go to grow in my community, there's another crab pulling them down, talking about, oh, you acting different. Oh, you don't like me no more, this and that. Like, bro, go read a book so you can grow with me. But stagnant friends turn to haters. You know what I mean? Get you some friends that care about what's going on in your life in a positive note. Get you some friends that you can speak straight positivity with for 8-9 hours on the phone. Get you some friends that's gonna be able to correct you without judging you and what you used to be.
To my life that were quality people with standards and a sense of loyalty and ethics and care and reciprocation of energy, love, positivity. They just start coming. It literally just start coming on its own. I ain't have to go out.
That's a fact. And the key message, get around some white folks. If you black, get around some white folks. If you white, get around some black folks. Some honest, good quality black folks. Get around those folks. Get around those new individuals. Learn those new cultures. Learn those new languages. You know what I mean? You ain't got to let it grow on you, but it's good to know. It's good to know. You ain't got to become it, but it's good to know. You know what I mean? See, the reason why y'all don't like going around those opposites attracts, and because you think you better than the opposite. See, and when you think you better than somebody, you can't learn from them because you get up around them and then you start wanting to compete and show how much instead of learning from them. This is why you keep those same fuck-ass people around you that you are better than. You only 10% better than them, but you'll take that. It make you feel good. It cater to your little dopamine hit.
And say, okay, I got all these tools, I fixed myself, now let me go and find these people. Just started coming into my life. I'm reading y'all comments. Mature people just start showing up. Thank you, child. Thank you, thank you. Like, I know a lot of people be worried about my money. I need a financial, but I need to finance. After a while, you realize I'm getting blessed in other areas than just money. I'm connecting with the right people. I'm getting invites or, opportunities to go to spaces where it ain't just about the money. It's putting me in a more peaceful space. I'm getting around people that got higher quality shit going on.
That's a fact. Come to the righteous fair where niggas really build. When these cameras go off on these panels, Mr. Goodbread is approachable. Mr. Goodbread is talking with the brothers. Mr. Goodbread building. Especially if you got new information. If you need help, shit. Come to the righteous fair. That's what we do. You know what I mean? Ain't no shame in our game, man. Shit, I done learned so much shit from KDH, DeBell, Zone, Brian Turner, Mr. Approach. We all brothers. You know what I mean? Salute to my guy, One Mike. Sigma Nation, you know what I mean? We all brothers. My guy Miguel from the YouTube community tab. We learn from Face Facts, you know what I mean? We learn from everybody. And we don't always agree on every single detail. That'll be fake. That'll be sisterhoodish. You know what I mean? You know, them niggas run around there, birds of a feather flock together into the cage. But nah, we don't do that over here, guys. But we do build. We do tribe up. We do look out for one another, bro. We do add value. My guy Marcus, you already know. My guy Marcus, that's my Facebook brother right there. We build, we tribe up, bro. We promote each other. You know what I mean? That's what we do. That's what we was supposed to be down here doing. We was supposed to be down here creating disciples and spreading the message. What's the message? The truth. The truth. That's it.
I appreciate the compliments and the birthday wishes. I had to come on here and just chat with y'all for a little bit. I've been left in the dark.
Cut the check, love. Cut the check. Love, I'm calling you soon, love. We gonna do this damn thing, man. Fuck it. We gonna do this damn thing, love. I'm calling you soon. Like next week type soon. Word.
I'm telling y'all some real shit.
All right, guys, y'all. We have reached the conclusion of our live. And like I said earlier, like I promised earlier, guys, we're going to do the unpacking. For those of y'all that don't know, we have a shop now. We have a official, The Bread Factory. That's the name of the store. You know what I mean? Look for the link. You can go to community tab. Guys, any shirt that I put in community tab will have the link above that shirt, and the shirt will already be in the store. You can guarantee that. You know what I mean? You can guarantee that, guys. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. You know what I mean? I ordered the white Goodbread sweater, the white Goodbread sweater. I ain't gonna hold you. The quality feel good. Quality feel good, guys. It's lit. It's up, guys. It's up. It's up. It's up. And they run right. They run right. This is a 2X. This is a 2X right here. It's a 2X. And it ain't take long. It ain't take long. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it feel right. Oh yeah, it feel right. And salute to all my guys that have been asking for the child support hat. I'm calling Mr. Palmer, and I'm gonna order like 10 of these, and we're gonna have them here at the channel. You know what I mean? And you can win these. We're gonna do lives, and you can get a chance to win these right here. All right? That's what we're gonna do over here. So, but this sweater is fire, guys. I ain't even gonna hold you. This sweater nice. This sweater nice. It's a good look. It's a good look for the spring. I mean, for the fall, spring season coming up. I mean, the spring season coming up, guys. Y'all lit. It's lit, know what I mean? Man, yo. It's only up from here now, guys. It's only up from here now, man. All right, guys. So, y'all make sure y'all get y'all merchandise, man. Get y'all merchandise. Know what I mean? Oh, hold on. All right. Yo, do me a favor, guys. Drop your Cash App. Drop your Cash App in the... When this video is over, go to the comment section and just drop your Cash App. And I pop that 5 in. And you better buy something from the store with that 5. If you ain't got it to complete the order, then don't put your Cash App down there for $5. Only put your Cash App in the comment section if you plan on purchasing an item from the store, right? All right, guys. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life, guys. We do it for the culture over here.
You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke, reef, and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things. But you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.